Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Doechii and just different conversations around her. She's released, her project and some music videos and interviews. There's a lot going on with her, so we're just going to talk a little bit about her today. If you're interested in her, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trend topics, my popular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so Doechii has been the talk of the town lately that I've seen over the last several days or the last week, really. I've just been seeing her all over social media. She's doing a whole bunch of interviews. She's done live performances. I don't think it was on the radar per se, but she did some kind of like live performance recently that was uploaded to YouTube. And then she had her whole Denial is a River video that came out, and the theatrics behind that, and the concept was amazing. So there's a lot of conversation around Doechii right now. There's a lot of people who are just like talking about her and co-signing her, and she's just in a little bit more of a conversation now than I've ever seen her, really, which is deserved because Doechii is extremely talented, and she's more kind of like alternative, underrated, underground kind of rap sound. She doesn't have like that overly, commercial pop, hip hop sound or overly commercial, like she doesn't have an overly commercial feel to her. So I like to see artists like that who are different get the spotlight versus artists that kind of just fit the blueprint and fit the aesthetic of female rap, whether that be the look or the sound or anything like that, and are, outside of the box. So I love this for her. But with this, there's a lot of conversation that's being had, and a lot of it is positive, but some of it is also negative too, I noticed. So as of recently, there's been a lot of people kind of giving Doechii her tens and giving cosigns, and they're like people within the industry though, not just like fans or, the average everyday person. There are people within the industry who are acknowledging Doechii a lot more. Like for example, Halle Bailey just did like a video of herself like singing one of Doechii's songs, so I'm pretty sure it was Denial's River. And I happened to see it on TikTok, and I was like, oh, okay. And the video got like a million likes or something crazy like that. And I was like, dang, this song by her is starting to like blow up, or, people are starting to pay attention to it. So that kind of went viral for Halle making a video lip syncing to that. Then there's been a whole bunch of celebrities that have come out to co-sign Doechii or say that, they are she is one of their favorite artists. So I'm gonna show that here. So we have this here. Hayley Williams shares her favorite artist right now is Doechii. So if anybody listens to like punk rock music of the early 2000s, then we know Hayley Williams, and that's huge. She's a huge, star. So there was a whole bunch of comments under this post. And, all right, and then there was another one by Pop Base. This is Billie Eilish shouts out Doechii in new Instagram story. Doechii is so fire, OMG. And then somebody commented, yeah, this is starting to feel forced. Um, and then also SZA came out to basically shout out Doechii and be like, Doechii is one of the best that we have out here now, and da da da. Like a lot of artists seem like out of the woodwork have come out to co-sign Doechii or to say something about her. Not to say that some of these artists haven't done it before, but it's just kind of all at once, recently within, similar time frame. Okay, so some comments read, I don't know, but this sounds promotional. It was SZA and now Billy. I've never heard of her or any of her songs. She's really the hype. I love the storytelling in her music. This is going to be Doechii's year, like how Glorilla was last year. And nothing for Onika. What? The paid promo is a key. So there is a lot of different comments, a lot of different opinions that people have about Doechii's kind of recent surge. Like I said, I think it's deserved. I think she should be getting the hype from her peers and also, fans and things like that. But I will say too, it is true that, she doesn't have a bunch of hot, Billboard Hot 100 singles or huge, she's not really big in the mainstream. So I can understand why some people are like, well, I've never heard of her. So like, what is all the hype? Or like, why is she getting all of this attention? She doesn't have any songs in the Billboard Hot 100 that I know of, or she hasn't had like a number one album that I know of. She does have What It Is, which was her biggest, Billboard entry single to date, which everybody knows that song. But as of right now, she doesn't have like a huge billboard moment. She's just extremely talented, and I feel like she's getting that shine now. But do you guys feel like it's forced? People or the industry is trying to push Doechii onto the public or push Doechii out there into the stratosphere, and that the love that she's getting or the support that she's getting is inauthentic of some kind or some sort? I think that the promo that she's getting, or her just being more visible, and her doing music videos and interviews, and doing magazine cover photo shoots and different things that her label is helping her do right now, or why we see her so much, is because she's getting ready to put out an album, I'm pretty sure, this year. She put out Alligator Bites Never Heal, but that wasn't an album, that was a mixtape, and it kind of just gave a couple of songs. And there's a couple of songs off there that I really really love and I listen to all the time, so I'm looking forward to her album. I wonder how it's gonna sound. I wonder if it's gonna give like something kind of mainstream appealing, or if it's gonna be a mix of mainstream appealing and also her, traditional sound. Or I wonder what direction she's gonna go, because Doechi's very versatile and she has a good ear. So I don't know. I really don't have any expectations for what her album is going to sound like, but I think that's why we're seeing her more now, or hearing about her more now, is because she's supposed to be getting ready to drop an album. Is the industry maybe helping her along with that, in terms of maybe, different artists bringing her up or talking about her? Possibly. I mean, she is signed to a major record label. She has talked about the labels before, and how, they've been wanting to push her to make TikTok music and make hits, and to be viral. So it would make sense if her label is pushing her a little bit more right now, or whoever is pushing her a little bit more right now, to try to get her in the conversation, so that when she does drop her album, that it does well. As far as the sales for Doechi's album, whenever she drops it, I guess this year technically, I don't have any sales expectations for that either. Even though she's extremely talented, I'm not expecting her to sell super high, because she's not a mainstream artist yet. She's had a couple of hit singles, but she's not a super huge well-known artist. She's not bigger than Glorilla is right now. And Glorilla didn't even sell over 100K. You know what I'm saying? She's not bigger than some of the hottest female rappers that we have out. So I don't have high sell expectations for her, but I don't see there's anything wrong with her label pushing her. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what the people behind her are supposed to do, because they want her to be successful. So to a degree, I think it's totally fine. Now, there are people who are trying to compare her to Nicki and say that she's copying Nicki, or they're trying to use Doechii to replace Nicki or something crazy like that. She's not even on a label. The fuck? She's not even on a level to for that to even be possible. You know what I'm saying? Her mixtape didn't sell that high. She has support and fans, but her mixtape didn't sell that high, and her album isn't gonna sell probably nearly as high as anything Nicki Minaj is doing. So I don't even see that comparison as making any sense. She's not gonna be able to. That's not even a conversation. It shouldn't even be a conversation. But some people speculate that Doechii has an issue with Nicki, or they've had issues behind the scenes allegedly, or there was something that happened between them, and so now Doechi's ultimate plan is to try to become Nicki Minaj, is what people on the internet, Twitter, and things like that are saying. Um, but I don't see that. I don't see that. I think she's doing what she needs to do. She's under a major label, so she's gonna work and she's gonna put out her music, and she's gonna try to be the best that she can be as herself, as an individual. I don't think her stylistically, or how she sounds or looks or acts, is really anything like Nicki at all. But they were saying that based off of like one song she has, where she has like this animation voice that she kind of did, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Nicki, Nicki." So, which I could see that a little bit, but other than that, like if you listen to Doechi's music, she doesn't sound anything like her. Like she doesn't sound like her. She doesn't look like her. She doesn't have anything aesthetically that correlates to that or anything. So I think other than that particular part in the song that she did, the whole thing about like her being like Nicki's kind of a stretch. But yeah, so I do see the boost that she is getting though from her label. I do see it. And I think that that is what they're supposed to do. Hopefully it will work in her favor, in terms of, the performances and the promo and different things that she is getting. Hopefully it will work in her favor come time for the album. Hopefully people will stream it. Hopefully they will buy it. Hopefully, within she builds enough hype during this time, during, I guess, if she's rolling out, that it'll work out for her because she deserves it. She's extremely talented, and I want Doechii to win. I do. So you guys let me know. Are you guys big fans of Doechii? Do you like her music? Do you not like it? Do you feel like she could go mainstream or become a bigger artist? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, only time will tell. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Bye.